And welcome back. We're going to be starting our game commentary now for this fourth round and critical round. So we have two players who are 3-0. Somebody's going to come out 4-0 and probably be leading for the Masters. So it's a very important game. And of course, we're off tomorrow, so the players will have a break and then come back for the last few games on Thursday. I'm joined, of course, by Mingjiu Jiang, non-professional. Mingjiu, good to have you here. Always nice to see you every year.
Good.
Yeah? You ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will...
I just want to say that this year's Master Tournament, I heard something just to play 7 games.
Yes, they cut it down from 9 to 7 because a little bit smaller field this year.
Yeah, because I played that tournament, played 9 games for each year.
A lot of games, I remember.
So the last round, it's a good sense or bad sense.
To go to fewer rounds? I like fewer rounds. I think it makes... We're happy because we like a big game on Friday night. For Friday night will be hopefully the championship game. Saturday morning, difficult.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
For me, I can tell you that if you want to win a champion, more games
is better.
Yes.
Yeah, because
maybe your last one, you still have a
better chance to
catch
it.
That's why I just
But I also heard some of the because that's many days when you're playing, two very serious games.
But what do you think about this year's Master Tournament?
The games?
No, not the game. I just want to say is stronger player better than last year or better than before?
We don't have quite as many pros as we've had in previous years, so there's a difference. There's been some years when we had large number of pros.
For me, I think if I know this one, maybe
but then we wouldn't have you here. So we're happy to have you here.
That's why, the last year also we just did this one. Last year, I think something like Ding Wei, a very stronger player.
Strong. So strong.
This year,
no, nobody that strong. I think maybe 3P. Is it 3P our strongest player in this year's? 3P is our strongest. 2P. Wow, so just 2P.
That's why.
2 down professional. So
and
like
also America professional, only Eric Liu.
I think that's right.
Yeah,
that's
only
right.
Eric.
But Eric is doing very well. Andy's not here. Ryan has been here, but he has to leave early for a conference.
I know.
But again, we've been happy because we get to have him do commentary. So, but you're right. For the competition, I think not as many strong players. But another way to look at it is it's giving some other players a little bit of a chance. And sometimes you need to give them a little bit of chance, yeah?
Okay, fine.
Okay, there. Okay.
Let's start.
Let's start. Do you want me to play this one? You like me to play the songs, right? Yeah.
Okay, good. Same as you're playing.
Same as mine. Same as mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell everyone about black or white. Just introduce the 2 players.
Well, Aaron, of course, is a American player. I've known Aaron since very young. He was Redmond Cup. Has done very, very well, but I think he's just turned 17. Is that right? I think Aaron just turned 17. And then Nyu Eiko, the only thing I know is that she is a young rising professional in Japan. Although I looked up her record. She's had I think she's had maybe 5-6 losses in the last couple of months against Chinese players in some of the international tournaments. So she's had a little bit of a tough year so far.
She played some women's tournament.
Yeah.
I know. And also, I know her mother and her father.
Wow, okay.
Well, that's why I just wanted
that's what you were
to
asking.
say something. And also, I can say that Aaron, my student before.
I forgot.
When he won the Raymond Cup.
So you trained him well.
I don't know. Just like that.
Yeah. So would you say that Aaron has a particular style of play?
Many years ago.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I know each other.
All right, so we have an approach.
Yeah.
And what do you think of this?
Who knows? Because what? You know that AIs move a lot.
Right.
You can play this way or another way.
This is not how you were
Yes.
trained. When you were trained, you would
Yes.
respond, right? Something.
You don't
maybe.
like to respond, you don't need to play. It's just like that.
But what about this?
What about probably different ways? Only for that. I think just the white one. She played a lot of games because she's professional,
Sure.
and also watched a lot of professionals game. Maybe it's a new way. Who knows? Just right now.
So you don't have
Only, nobody can say that's wrong. Probably like that.
what's your feeling for it?
I'm feeling like only something like that. I don't like to play here. I will play another way.
Yeah.
Just like that. It's same as someone likes to play Komoko, someone likes to play Star Point, different games. Many years ago, when I was student, I don't think that's a good way. Why? Because what? Look at this shape.
Right, perfect shape.
One move for two purpose. Have this stone and attack this. But now you know that AI changed a lot.
Right.
Changed our mind. Maybe AI played here. Who knows?
So it's really made some moves.
Yeah, that's very difficult to say something. Just for AI's move, maybe here or something like this one. Also, you can play this one too. A lot of ways. Go. Also, I learned something from AI, just my feeling. If AI said, oh, this one, probably the percent fall down, you still can play. Why? From 10% to 20%, I think maybe different games. Because I saw a lot of professionals game. Just this move, maybe fall down the percent. But still you can do something. And also another strange thing, before yesterday, the Chinese, the Chinese program is Jiang, very, very strong
AI program.
And gave Lian Xiao, who is win the champion in China a lot of times, very strong player.
Okay.
Gave 2 stones handicap. Only played something like 120 moves, then lost.
Really?
Then it means AI from 0% to 1. Because 2 stones started, of course, 0%.
Right.
They must still can beat you. That means don't always care about, oh, this percent is higher than 10. It doesn't matter.
I talked to the AlphaGo people a couple of years ago, and I asked them that, whether, because I thought that maybe the AI, even AlphaGo, could give, and this was before AlphaGo 0. I said, could AlphaGo give stones? And I can say now, but at the time it was off the record, they said it could give stones, but that it was, they didn't want to do that.
It didn't want to, but now, some professional players in China just play with AI to stones, but they don't want to say real names.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just like that.
But I think it's less. They just had the poker playing AI that came out. And so I think it's becoming less. I don't know if embarrassing is right. I mean, we're not surprised. We're not surprised. Maybe disappointed, but we're not surprised.
That's why the George Kun said, hate the computer.
Yeah. Double approach?
That's fine.
It's okay?
It's a way.
It's all right?
Yeah, looks like fine.
So interesting fight that develops here, right? So
Developer, no, this part is, we have to think about that. From here or from here?
Right, which side to attach.
Yeah. Usually we use that way to think which way in the joseki. After normal joseki is here.
Right, dive into the corner.
Yeah, then white, then black.
So it's a trade.
Then after this one, look at the result. If this result is good for white, white should off from here. If not, you need to change it. Change it to this way. How about right now? Which way do you like for white?
This seems better relationship to here. Right, this is a little, on this side maybe a little too far.
So, yes, you have to pick black away. Play this way. That means if white likes this one, should be from.
I see. Attach on this side.
Yes. How about there? And here. This part is not really stones, something like that. White wants to develop in this area. Compare with before, probably I like this one too.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing I was just realizing too is that this leaves this all by itself with the black facing
and
here.
that part is still hard for you to take because the same as there's a Sunday moon. After this one, black has
must take.
Yeah.
Or but black can descend.
Descend.
Sure.
Descend that can escape.
Right.
I'm not sure how. So here, in the game, she played here. Okay.
So she agrees.
Yes.
Of course.
Hey. We are also poor too.
So Hane.
Yeah. And
Standard, all standard.
Yeah, normal mode.
But
we just turn back to if black plays that way. Oh, good for white. Good for white. I have to change. This one also AI likes to play that very
contact move.
The joseki shape is white has this honey.
Or is it wedge? Yeah.
But when you want to play that joseki, you need to make sure there is a white stone here, because in the joseki, after that, just show you joseki first, and the black, white. That means give up this one. I want to develop in this area. But right now there isn't a white stone here.
That's right. So then black can play.
You can play anywhere.
Right, anywhere. Or get a base.
Anywhere it means the here.
Yeah. Anywhere as long as it's around here.
Yes.
But to get a base here
because
for black.
no, there's a cut. So you want cut this one, give up this one. It's a 5. You want here. It's like this one. It's too close.
We're saying if white has a stone, say here, big difference. Okay. Then this is working with this.
How about right now? Right now, if white, I would really want to take this one. You really want, but black will take that.
And black gets his nose out.
That means right now, of course, she's professional on be play this way. And here,
this is here.
Yeah. Black neck.
And I think only one way here.
Not only one. This one also joseki too.
Whoa.
The difference is this way. It means I want to keep my eye shape.
Very nice.
The bad thing is connect here. There's a push cut. Here is normal because of what?
Follow up.
Played a lot of. Take out this one. This one I learned joseki still joseki too, but and now here
just connect.
Yeah.
And
no more move.
No more. I mean just.
In the joseki here it's a joseki move. Another way, AI is the way. You know that?
The AI's way?
Yes, I heard.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Oh, that's a nice shape. That's a nice shape. And so the cut.
This shape just from here. The older joseki, white, black, white, black, then white. It means give up corner.
Right.
I want to take this side.
Right.
And after that, probably AI study something. I'm just trying to understand because you know that AI only see what, how many percent, lower, higher.
Right.
Never see the reason.
Right.
We have to think about it.
We have to figure it out.
Yes. So this one probably
Center.
white is worried about black this way, this move. Still hard for you to attack too. Then AI change.
Fixes the shape.
That means if you want, you know the shape. This one old Joseki. But right now, AI, I think AI will play here. It means you kill this one,
Double Atari.
kill this one same as that. Old Joseki compared. So black, white, black, white. We don't think black wants to play one more in the corner.
No.
It feels slow.
It's very slow.
Yes.
Almost end game.
That's why, see, white played here.
I like this. It's
Yeah.
a nice feel
And
to it.
if black, white will.
And this goes is
Yeah.
in this direction.
We learned something from AI.
It's cool.
It's cool.
But the game did not go this way. She just connects.
Yes,
Yeah,
just play the normal move.
normal move.
Yeah.
And so there
There is a push cut,
There's still a push cut.
but push cut not right now. Why?
Too soon.
Because what? White can make two eyes, and also black's shape.
has a cut.
Yep. There is a cut, but you cannot do it right now.
You have to be a little patient.
Yes. Left the art. So here. White played this one. For me, I never see this one. I can tell that. Maybe they study every day.
It's very attacking.
Maybe
very attacking,
it's
right?
a way. Because what? So normal move, I know white penciled here. And you don't need to too close to black. Because too close to black are easy for black to escape. And here, I don't think black just want to make two eyes. If you
this
want
helps
to
white.
make the two eyes, so for go, who takes more territory, who's winner?
Right.
But not just like, see, I saved all of my stones. You never kill me any stone. But we need to check who has more territory.
That's right. But the fun part is the fighting.
Yeah. This one may be a new way. I don't know.
is-
Just
yeah,
for me, I don't know this way. I just know that way. And another one, also you can something like a pencil.
And this is about building up out here, right?
But right now,
Yeah, this-
I don't know the good or bad. For me, I won't play here.
This is a little.
This is
I mean,
this black has to escape, but when black escape, still left this odds.
but just so I have a question, which is normally when you run, you want to run fast as possible, right? So if you're running away, you wouldn't run like
I know,
this.
I
This
know,
is
I know.
too slow.
But
right?
where is the fast?
Well,
need
for
to find
example, for example, what 1 point jump. You can do
yeah,
1
yeah.
point jump,
You can
or
count.
sometimes you can do. In this case, you can't do 2 point jump because it's
Yes.
cuttable, right? So slowest, medium, fastest, right? But this is almost like right because
This move, it means
Very
he
solid.
want to keep
keep
this
it.
odds. If you just want to play fast, now you can play
that's
fast.
fast. Okay.
But after that, no cutting point. That's why
okay.
black wants to sweeten white.
I see.
The meaning is same as this way.
Yes.
You know that move.
I do.
It's very popular. More than 100 years. Still play here.
Even
but
now, yeah.
right now, you can't see this one.
It's so
Because
slow.
the AI changed to here.
Yeah. But this is why I asked, because with here, here, this just seems...
Right now, if you want to play fast, this one not nice shape.
Right.
Because
it has a weakness.
Yes. But this one is better shape.
This not shape.
This one also too. But I think probably black wants to play here, then that's black's plan. He wants to take here.
To seal white
Yes.
in. I see.
That's
I
why
see. Okay.
played here.
So he's setting that
Sometimes
up. You lean one way
yes.
to come back this way.
Play strong shape. The good sense is easy for to attack your opponent.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, so you are correct because white, not here, not here, yeah. So when black here.
No. It's white's turn. Yeah, white connect.
So just
white
connect.
worry
Just-
about
just- so just
yeah,
finish.
worry about this cutting point.
So sometimes this can be, this is, but this is not gote, this is sente.
This
yes?
is Sunday because
Because
there's
of the
a cut.
cut, yeah.
If you keep this one long time, maybe push cut.
So black,
Yes. This shape is stronger. If you want to solve this group, should be here.
a little faster.
Yeah. Where here, the space, for example,
And this, yeah, this happens.
here testing black. If you want to block, there is a free move for white.
Oh, that's right, can't play here because of
That's
Atari.
painful. If you just want to connect the shape, this one later probably has trouble. Which one is better? I don't think black is worried about white's this stone because your shape is pretty strong. Compare with that, here, better than this.
I like, yeah. This, yeah, and I think,
This one is better.
oh, right,
I
so
see.
now, yeah. Well, we're gonna see in just a second because it's here. So this reverse to your
Yeah.
sequence. Here. Crawl twice. Less player. And then
Here, I'm not sure that because the feeling, for example, if you think your opponent is stronger than you, I don't think white wants to play here. Because right now, Rongzi probably thought I'm stronger than black. That's why play this kind of moves. Another way is if Rongzi play Naive, I think probably
Sure.
here.
yeah,
Depends.
get.
The feeling
Yeah. No, I agree.
different. Yeah. So after this one, the cutting point is here. Really want to play fast. Here, it feels a little slow.
Yeah,
But
and then
slower, it means safe.
slower is safe. But then why black has to be worried about the cutting point,
there's a
so
cutting point.
plays this move, and this is also, I think now white is sealed in.
But the shape, black just want to threaten white. But the shape, we don't like black stay shape. Because when white, that's a terrible shape. Peep,
Yes.
very, very important. When you Atari the first, no
peep,
peep.
yeah.
Yes, here.
The sequence is important.
Yes, after this one, see the shape. Black shape likes a dumpling.
Dango, dumpling shape. And we like dumplings, but
Yeah, we
not on
like
the
to
go
eat,
board.
but don't play the shape. Now, like this shape, see? Come on, painful.
So many stones.
Yeah, that's why figure out this shape. If you want to play, I think here
I love this
much
move.
better
Yeah,
than this
I
one.
agree. I really like this
Yes.
move because this
You
is.
still white and white. Here.
So yeah, you
don't
don't.
think that's a
yeah,
good
so
way.
this one and this one
Yes.
are not.
Because the left very easy for white to play.
But she doesn't. She goes.
She's
this,
probably here to worry about that, and then
It's
play this
here.
one. Almost the same.
Almost, yeah. And so then the peep.
Yes.
Right. And then, so very, almost just a little,
Yeah.
yeah, a little different.
Difference is probably black. I don't just for a lot of professional players, strong players, the painful. That shape probably like is no choice.
That's painful too.
That's painful too, but compare with that,
Yes.
then connect. I think this one is.
So you want to, you
Yeah.
want to come out of this with Sante.
Right.
You really, however this ends.
I don't want to cut right now.
I see. Because it's almost certainly going to end in Gote, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's two.
How this shape, that means what? Your fingers cannot do it. But oops. Very bad shape. Here.
Yeah.
Can't believe that.
Yeah. And then white
makes two eyes.
makes two eyes. So now white is alive here.
Yeah. But how about the shape? Here, not much territory, but still left bad edge. Black and white can't have.
So, so to me, black feels very heavy here.
Yes.
And these, I don't see what the black
Not
stones have
very clear.
accomplished.
Yeah.
Right, they're not making territory. Maybe they're, this is alive for sure. And these guys are not in really any trouble.
Yes.
So feels better for black right now. I mean for white.
For white.
Yeah. For white. Yeah. Okay. We just have a couple more minutes before we go to break. We'll play a few more. Oh, so white. Lean on black. And this is interesting. So black extends up, and then white switches to here. I was thinking maybe a pincer or something. Is this wrong direction for me?
No,
This is.
it means something like that. I played, for example, I'm white. When I play this game, I saw black played like this shape. It means I don't worry about another thing.
Oh, okay.
Probably like that.
Okay.
That's people play.
Right.
Compare with AI, big difference.
Right. Right. So black.
White. Here, or one more.
No, one more.
One
Sorry,
more,
one more.
yeah.
Yeah, one more. And
One
then
more here. Then
one more.
blacks play.
Then the Hale.
How about this way? Let's change. You did this one. It means you still need to play.
Sure.
If you still want to play, don't do this exchange. One stone, good enough. If you didn't play there, the corner has bad idea. When you play it here, that's your next move. How about here? I don't think there is a big area because of what? Why
Too painful. Yeah.
Why will?
Missing a stone here.
Something like that.
Right.
It's still not interesting. How about the black here?
Yeah.
Even white. You mean just kill one stone? It doesn't matter.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Even here, how many points are there here? Not too much.
Handful of
But
points.
if white got this way, how about here? Here still same. White still can do this.
Yeah, no, I think that's the problem. All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break, stretch our legs, and get a chance for a little bit more game, and then we'll be back with some more commentary from Mingjiu, 9-time professional. Maybe get you some tea.
Come on, I'm 7P.
7P? You're 9P to me.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I wish.
We promote. All right, we'll be right back.
Yes. Okay.
All right, everyone, welcome back from the break. Welcome back to the 2019 US Masters round for Board 1 with more commentary coming up. We've already had a pretty good beginning. This is a game between Nyu Eiko, of course, the Japanese two-time professional from Nihon Kiin, and our very own Aaron Yes, 7 done from California. So yeah, very good match so far. I think we're going to catch up a little bit more. Once again, we're back here with our wonderful commentator, Mingjiu, Jiang, 7 done professional. By the way, we've just been reading the Twitch chat. Everyone loves you so much. So this is why we always bring you back every year. Your commentary is so funny and it's so easy to understand. It's great. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna catch up with the game. Actually, if I can find where the game is. Oh, there. Right. So we are gonna go back a little bit. So by the way, if you want to follow these games in real time, you can go to the OGS, so Online Go server. You can click on the links there. If you want to root for your favorite players, you can go to the polls. We're actually like a little bit behind, but we can certainly catch up. But that's where our OGS is where our game recorder, Dennis Wheeler, will bring all of you up to date. So definitely say thank you to Dennis. Anyway. I think we just left off at this position early on, and I think so far it's like you say it's better for white.
Yeah, so far we like white.
Yeah, because like this shape is not so good. Right?
Yes.
Right, and then now it's white's turn, so white. Is this one?
Yeah, before I said this one, but compare with this, which one is better? This one for territory. This one for maybe future.
Like outside influence.
Yes. Why white played here? Before I said this move, I said that probably depends on your opponent.
Okay.
If you're thinking you are stronger than your opponent, this way is better here. If you're thinking you are weaker than your opponent.
Oh. So you want to bully them a little bit, right?
Because this one much safe.
Uh-huh.
When I have eye shape, same as here. My opponent is stronger than me, I have to gamble.
Yeah.
Well, like this way, right now, I'm stronger, right now it's better for me. This kind of moves.
So you were saying Eiko is actually pretty like confident that if she just like makes her shape solid, right? If she doesn't play anything super aggressive, then she can have a good chance.
That's why I say that depends on my opponent.
Well, so white's taking the second line slide, so black must go out now, right? If white gets like one more move,
that's true.
That's too much.
If black wants to answer, that's free.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, okay, black plays a nice move. So white comes in the corner.
Yes.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, very big. And right now look at here. Looks like black has that part, but how many points are there here?
You mean for black,
Just a
right?
real territory, yes, of course, here. So 15, just like this part.
Right, this bottom side.
Here? That's for future. Future, who knows? Because there is a white stone here, can prevent black from taking this area. If just the 15 points, check the game. This one plus Komi equals all of them.
So already white can catch up.
And after that, this part is better than that part. It looks like black has that. If this one you want to compare with that, impossible.
Oh really? Even though black has a corner?
Yes, so because of the territory we compare. Here, this white or smaller than, but plus Komi,
right?
Almost the same. And this part compare with that part, you know that good for white.
Good for white, right?
Territory, no territory. And this part compare with that part.
Looks like this shape is much better, right?
That's why. Maybe you have a little future, but still very big. So that's why I think right now it's very good for white.
Right. I think in the game, white just took the corner, and then okay, black needs to probably reduce something here.
Maybe just like that way, normal way.
Yeah.
Territory not good enough. That's why black
has to go deeper.
To play.
Yeah. So which is why he probably.
Before we talk about something, we have to try to do this one. Try to understand: is this a Sunday or Goldie? Because what? It's that Sunday move. Maybe later, black can threaten white.
Yeah, because it cuts the white groups
if
out.
this one is a goldie, white has a chance to connect. So now check it. Is that Sunday or goldie?
So it has something to do with the corner, right? Can black kill this white corner?
That's your job. Is
I
that Sunday or goldie? Very, very important for this game, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's what we usually say, right? Because in these high-level matches, if you lose the sente, right? If you play something and expect your opponent to answer, but then they don't, and then they take the advantage.
Yes.
You're gonna basically lose the control.
That's why before you play, you have to think.
Right.
So now you think, but this one is Sunday or goldie. Very, very important. Sunday, I'm gonna play here. Later, I want to threaten white. I'm a goldie. I'm a white will take it for example.
Right.
I'm a territory before we can. With that part. So now this part I'm compared. The game is over. So now is that Sunday or goldie?
Ooh, good question.
So
I mean, I guess it depends on life and death in this corner now.
yeah.
So let's start with a simple variation just to show everyone. Like if black just, for example, Hanes, right? That would be the move that comes to mind first.
Okay.
And then
white.
So white is probably gonna Hane.
Yes.
And then black just if black connects, then white just lives, right? I guess this is already alive.
Yes.
So that's too
That's
soft.
a live share.
Right. I mean, I guess you could try something like the ko. But then we have to find ko threats, right?
Yeah, co, just say co.
Yeah.
Co threat later. It is co. But that co also very heavy for black.
Right.
You might kill this group, but if you lost all the territory.
Yeah.
Same as that. If you want to make co, compare with this way.
So
White.
first play this, right? And
Yes. Then how about this shape? Just play easy way.
Squeeze, right?
Yeah. Very normal shape. You know that.
So,
the result.
So you would Hane first, right?
Yes.
Hane first, and then white's gonna block,
And
then you take the vital point, right?
that.
Yeah.
Same as that.
So we can, maybe we can just play this out a little bit. So what we mean is, if white plays one more move here, white tries to answer, and then black would just descend. So I got my basic tomato, right?
That's a basic shape.
Right. So like this. But okay, I think white's gonna play somewhere else.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That's unconditionally dead. So white doesn't want that.
White will, white descent.
Okay, and then black has to take this point, right?
No. If you want to help white to get to it, you can do that.
Oh wait, is not?
I'm gonna play here where we say thank you very much. It's a live shape. Because
okay.
If I'm here, then Atari.
Oh yeah,
After
of
this
course.
one, I'm descend alive. That's you played.
I got my first push-up assignment for the day.
How about this shape?
Yeah.
The shape, it has what? How many ways to make this curve? 3 ways.
Oh, 3 ways. Okay.
Then you pick the one way to make him too late. Hey. No.
It's early in the
3?
morning, man.
No, it's more dark. One is here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we go in.
Yeah, go
right?
in. Then connect.
Yeah.
Descend here.
So if white plays this Atari, then is dead, right?
Yes.
So
white has to make this curve.
Okay.
One way.
Yeah.
Another way almost the same as this way. Honey first. Then block.
Yeah, and then
And,
go in. So this way, if white plays, white has to play this attached, right? Because otherwise, if we go here, then it's dead.
Because of what?
Yeah.
The liberty is too tight.
So this.
Yes.
Like an Atari. Okay, so that was the second way, and you said there's a third way.
No, here.
Yeah, let's show this one, and then white's gonna play this, and there's a ko.
Yes.
Right. So there's a third way, which is
1, 2.
Yeah.
Third way depends on what? The liberty.
Okay.
If white doesn't have any liberties,
Uh-huh.
because after this one,
Okay.
capture
Yeah,
this and
then
that can
we have
take
like
your
a,
liberty.
So like this, right? If we can
Yeah.
fill in everything.
Then take this liberty.
Yeah. And then like white.
Then white has to make this curl.
So like this.
Yes.
But right now, like white obviously has way more.
Right now, if white has liberties, of course, this way doesn't work. But you have to know the basic shape.
Right.
That's a basic shape.
This is actually
Turn back to here
common.
instead. Here, curl.
Yeah.
But which way is better for black? Here.
So and go in, right?
Yeah.
So like this way, even if black loses the code, there's no damage to this territory, or little damage. Right?
Yes. It doesn't matter for black.
But like the
Black
other
is
way we showed earlier, like if black
this
lost
one
the
is
code,
so bad.
that's
You
a
lost
lot of
code, you
damage.
lost a lot of points.
Yeah. So like this.
Yeah. And if black just play here right now, still you can make a curl, something like that.
So
Here.
Go in. Yeah.
Because there isn't a white stone here. If there is a white stone here, the basic shape is alive.
Oh, because so like this is like a seki,
Yeah.
right? Because now you have this sort of shape, and then white can just like black cannot throw it in, otherwise it becomes a living
Seki.
shape. And then if you block like the other way,
Yeah.
then of course like if you play this,
White
then
has a liberty. White has this way.
so
That's
throw in.
very important. If play this one instead.
Yeah, so like that's gonna be like a bulky 5. Right?
Yes. That means here for white, white has that way.
So black is to take, and then white
Then
takes
take it
back.
back.
So now if
Hard
black
for
just
black
connects,
to connect.
then
Yes.
then that's alive, right? Pretty cool. This is like essential lesson that's for perhaps all of you out there. You know, this is how we learn from our commentaries.
Okay, you have to know that. That means the same as a Sunday move
Right.
for black to play there.
So he should have played that, right? If that's like Sente.
This was Sunday. Probably right now. For black, I think it's a 5, because white is a hand.
Yeah.
White will fix this one immediately.
Well, like but then we can like cut off these two
if
groups. Right?
probably you have some trouble, maybe you can tenuki, because one move after the stay curl, that means white can play outside 3 moves.
Right.
The shape. So, go. I think white should be answer.
Okay, and then black can go in there, right? And then now that this is already separated, in the game, like white can still link up from the second line. Like in the future, like if white's in danger, he can always just try to, connect from the back door.
Same, almost the same as a Sunday move.
Right. Well, I actually want to find out like what's going on in the actual game. I think we have more moves coming up, so let's see how this turned out. So okay, white's gonna kick, and so black extends.
Yeah.
White jumps
normal.
Place a stone here. So yeah, white's attacking black, I guess, and then white has to. Yeah, white's coming out. Okay, and now we're seeing this blocking move.
Yeah.
As a natural game, and then white did fix. You're right. So because this is like probably a pretty big loss, right? If white loses.
Because white is a hand.
Yeah.
I don't want to make a
Sure,
play more
yeah,
complicated game. Yeah. Okay. Because what? Still big move, just for your sake.
Right.
Here, which your side is bigger? Very difficult to say. If there isn't a white territory here, of course your side descend first, better than this. But now black no choice, because what? You want to attack this group.
Right. So like if white's already connected, it doesn't make much sense,
Yeah.
right? Because then black only has one weak group, and then white's
Yes.
all connected. So he's trying to attack and then trying to make a base for himself, I guess. And then, okay, white's gonna
Not very easy.
tiger's mouth, and then black has to connect, of
Testing
course.
black.
Yeah. So yeah, white jumps out, and then black jumps out as well. Yeah, this looks like a, you know, like there's, I mean, it's like some kind of fighting going on, but at the same time, it's like a very peaceful fighting. You know, like we've had some pretty crazy matches before, but so far at the moment, it's just, you know, like one space jumping out. You know, like everybody just marching to the right side.
So
yeah,
before we compared this part's territory
Yeah.
with this one. So now, oh, that part is gone. No, because this part changed to it here. And also, white has this stone can prevent black from making some territory in the center.
That's why you didn't count this part earlier, right? Because
Yes.
this can be reduced, and I mean, even if it's like super strong, white can even just pull out the 2 stones,
Yeah.
right? So that wouldn't count as points.
And also, look at this shape.
Yeah.
Painful.
Oh wow, yeah, that's right.
The eye shape.
How do you even respond to that?
No, here, what? Still very difficult. And then later, see, no eye shape.
Yeah. I mean, like this is the empty triangle we always try to avoid, right? Because like this, then we only have a group that's like, you know, it's not making any points, and then, you know, you have to worry about the connection here, right?
Yes.
So I mean, in future maybe black even has to fix.
Before we just thought, oh, the black has the influence. But now, where's your influence?
Yeah, actually, yeah, and black still has to deal with this group, right? Because
Yes.
actually this doesn't have 2 eyes.
That's why before,
Yeah.
white is ahead.
So, okay, let's see a little bit further. Black, oh yeah, black does have to jump out. And then, yeah, white just jumps out once
Okay.
again. And then black is gonna peep first. White connects. Black peeps once again. White connects here. So, all right. So, okay, first of all, we made this into a baguette shape.
Yeah.
And then we, I guess, try to make more points here and approach. So white just fixes. There's actually some kind of agi, right, before if white didn't.
But not just about arch, about where. This one also wants to take away black's eye shape. After that, see, white is going something like this way to separate black. If there isn't white stone here, it would be easy for black to make eye shape.
Right.
That means just not only for corner.
It's also kind of an attacking move, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, black. Well, black is still thinking about reducing points. I think he knows at this moment probably that, you know, it's looking like white's pretty unfazed. You know, the shapes are fine. And then, like this corner lock taken away, and then this is not a lot right now.
Yes.
So he needs to like make up that deficit probably, which is why he, you know, went for a pretty, you know, deep
Yes.
invasion there. So white just peeps. That's gonna be a sente, and then attaches. Black peeps in here. White connects. So pulls back.
Yeah.
White just defends the corner.
Two eyes shape. How can black to make 2 eyes?
Wait, like here?
I just say that. How can black to make 2 eyes here?
Oh, if white like cuts off.
Yeah. Because after this one, if you want to have your 3 stone, must
Right.
be use something like this kind of moves.
Oh, yeah.
But after that, still no eye shape. When white separate black, it has trouble.
Yeah, actually, like
I don't
whatever
think
he
this
does.
is a good way for black to play.
I think right now white just needs to make sure that his shape is solid, right? Like make sure this corner's alive and there's no trouble. And then, you know, if black pulls back, then he has to connect from the first line. So in the game he clamps here, white just connects. So yeah, like right now, I mean, of course, like black can connect, right? But it doesn't look that big.
Yes.
Because if black did this, then it's like I said, you know, the eye shape is not complete, and then because white already did this like attacking move, And then white can just really split, right? And then black has two problems to handle, which is why probably black plays somewhere else first. Okay, so he Ataris. And then, this is not here yet. So yeah, white disconnects, black
If we
extends.
compare with this result, we need to try to have black. Maybe here is better.
Ah, so first peep.
Yes, just the connect.
So white has to, white has to probably block, right?
If we want to take territory.
Yeah.
And black doesn't worry about here right now.
Okay.
Sunday move is choose, but still cannot do anything. Just connect.
All right. And then that would be better shape, right? Because like black doesn't need to connect from a first line. I mean, there's
just
gonna be,
for territory.
Yeah.
This way much better than there. There, see the real game. Black didn't get anything.
Yeah, like if he connects, then there's
Connect them, no I shape them here has big trouble. This one also connect, but black has some territory.
yeah. Of course, he still has to worry about like the center probably,
Yeah.
right? Because white already did that. Okay, so yeah, let's see a little bit further. In the game, so, all right, this already happened, and the shape was like this. Yeah, so that looks like black's position is like much lower, and then he still has to spend a move and go to like to connect.
And also outside has bad odds.
So I guess yeah. Also, like this group is a huge concern, which is why he needs to take care of it now. So I guess trying to maximize points. So white blocks, then black just kicks. So yeah, and then black comes here. Yeah, he's still trying to attack this group, it seems.
Attack this group. Be careful there. How about this part here?
Black has to block, right? Otherwise, like white just kills the two stones.
And white, for example, this area right now may be okay. Just for example.
Can black block?
Black, then because what? The liberty has trouble.
Oh yeah, because like if black blocks, then white can just cut.
Yes.
And then even if black pushes, then white can just like come from behind.
Yes.
There's actually, I mean, this is right now an important shape to consider, maybe for some of our viewers, because if you just block here, then black would just throw in, right? So that's like a
impossible.
Yeah.
Well, white want to cut. Of course, white knew this way.
yeah. You probably have to like read it out before. Yeah. So yeah, like this, like that's definitely not working because white
that's why white descend. White doesn't worry about his group.
Right. I mean, yeah. In general, I think so far white doesn't seem concerned.
Yeah.
About the safety of this group at least.
This part has odds.
Right. So okay. So white's not worried about it. He just jumps out, I guess, in the game. Yeah, like this group is still not completely alive, right? So in the future, like white can still cut and do his thing, or do her thing in this case. Yeah. So okay, black comes here. Wow. Oh, look at that.
This is a nice move.
Yeah.
Because I want to cut.
Looks super sharp.
Yeah. Because there is a Sunday move.
So like if black blocks, right, then white can peep. So now if black, like if black connects here, then white would just cut. And then we have a pretty big problem on our hands. And then if black connects here, then white can cut this off.
Yes.
So either way, it looks like pretty painful for black. But like white doesn't have a problem, right? Because white's shape is already fixed. So no matter what, black cannot cut off white by any means. All right. So yeah, it seems like white's already in a super good position. Right? I mean, at the moment, if you're behind on point and your opponent just doesn't have many weaknesses to exploit, and yeah, and you have all your own targets, right? Then it's gonna be difficult to catch up unless something bad happens to this white group, I guess. So that's one thing white doesn't need to keep an eye on. Okay, so he peeps. Yeah, I think white just says, yeah, no matter what, I'm probably alive.
Yeah, when white has this eye, also, there's another eye.
Yeah, so white just makes this eye. And then, okay, black's aware of the prospect of this cut, so that's why he decided to dodge. That sente, white just pulls back. And then, yeah, black jumps out. And now white's even, we're just taking points here.
Oh, yeah.
I think after this one, like, these 3 stones are dead.
Now we have to think about territory. This part before we want to compare with that part.
Yeah.
How about right now?
I guess we can start with like counting like white's points, right? Because that's pretty more or less solid. We can at least say that these are definitely
real territory. White. This one probably still white can invade.
Yeah. Well, looks like black did defend here in the game, so white's gonna get a sente. I wonder if white's gonna do that now.
Because they worry about this move, push and then sente.
Oh, so the push, right?
Yes.
And then
takes the territory.
The slide, right? Oh, yeah. That's even kind of sente, right?
Cool.
Because like then black has to block, and then white can get this. So yeah, like black just lost all the points in that area. So which is probably why he has to. Well, he wants to defend here at least. Yeah. All right, so let's see a little bit further. By the way, if you have any questions about the game, just feel free to ask us. I'm thinking that we're all just having a spiritual experience. Yeah. So far I feel like this game is pretty clear cut. Like oftentimes we get into games and like no one knows what's going on. but so far, yeah, like this game is pretty clear. Like white has white's just playing solidly, not really engaging any kind of big fights. And yes, right now, black has a lot of catching up to do. So white just fixes the shape. And then black says I'm gonna defend here. So white plays the Hane. And even cut. There's some kind of agi here, right?
Yes.
And well, let's see. Oh, if black extends, can black extend? Then white can white even like do something here?
Left this agi.
Okay.
Because Atari then extend.
Yeah. So like Atari, and then even come out. So kill this one. I mean, I guess there's also some kind of like weird stuff that could happen to white. So
just the territory still left this side, but I won't play here right now.
Okay. So in the game, black decides to counterattack. So Atari here, and then white plays the sente move as we already mentioned. And then white extends. Black, looks like black even has to fix his own connection, right? Otherwise, if white connects, then that's not even alive. So black is forced to do this, and then white plays the Atari. If black takes, then white. I mean, actually, white's already killed.
Yeah, probably white will tenuki too.
Yeah. So then black plays away elsewhere. Wedge, Atari. Yeah, that looks like a tricky shape situation for black because he's trying to save all the stones, but white just extends into the corner now.
How can black to continue?
And then, wow, that's a super fancy.
Well, how about this part?
Yeah, like he's
Still
not
left
even
there.
alive yet, right? He needs to move. Because white can just throw in.
Yeah.
I probably like white doesn't need. I'm thinking white doesn't need to right now, right? Because like it looks like white just connecting
white
everything.
need to fix because there's also some bad edge too.
Oh, okay, right. So let's see. We're actually caught up with the game now, so we can actually take a look at some of the questions we have. Should black try to kill or surround the center group in a big way? If there is no way to catch up, doesn't that mean that black needs to risk everything? Oh, we're saying this one, right? But I'm guessing like that's pretty difficult. I mean, even with this eye shape, from what I see, like if you just do this, right?
Yes,
That's like
white
the second
has eye shape.
So
And also white has this way. To
yeah,
fix
yeah,
it.
as we already mentioned.
Right now, there is also some bad edge.
Yeah. So I mean, actually, white's just playing in such a way that even if black says I want to attack, like it's pretty like almost impossible, because like white's still out in the open, right? That's already in the eye, and then there's some pretty easy access to the second eye. Okay, so right, black connects, and then white just fixes the shape as you. mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah, so Mingjiu, we're actually caught up with the game now. Oh, sorry, we missed another exchange earlier here somewhere. Before we take a break, how is the position now? I'm guessing it must be super good for white, right? Like we don't know how much ahead white is.
super. How many points for super?
Well,
10, 20.
yeah, like 10 is pretty good, but it also depends on like how possible it is for black to come back, right? Like if it's 10 points like solid, but like black cannot make it up anywhere, then it's it's better sometimes than 20, but it's like a big risk.
Now let's think about that. How many points are there here for
Right.
black?
So I guess this is even fewer than 15 points now, right? Because
No, but right now last.
yeah.
Because still depends on this one.
Right,
When
right.
black captured, maybe almost 15. But when white captured,
Yeah.
less than 10. Something like this part. And that part, white fix. If you want to take this territory, the corner will be white. If you take this one, white can invade. That means just territory. Think about it here. White takes that one. And this part is black's territory. We just think about it here. If this part is 12, plus here, I mean almost 15. After this one, it's 5. That means 20.
So it's pretty difficult, right?
How about the white?
Yeah, yeah.
This is more than 10.
Yeah, it's more than 10. Yeah.
Plus this one, 8.
So
And
and then
plus
the
this
corners.
group
Yeah.
is 10, 8, 20, 10,
Right.
30, 35.
So that means like white's in pretty good
And
territorial.
how about the black?
Yeah.
15, not too much, and only this part. If you, I have this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5.
Okay. So like 3 times 5.
And
right?
less the 20, just the 20,
Okay.
maybe
Sure.
20.
Sure.
20 plus here, that means 35. 35 for white,
And then 30.
this is 20,
Yeah.
30, 35. It's even. Even it's
Yeah, but-
black, white's turn. Black, also black needs to coin.
Yeah. That looks pretty Yeah, actually, in the game, like, yeah, White did that. So we're actually gonna catch up with that later. Yeah, but as you said now, right? Like White's in a pretty good position.
Yeah.
To win this game.
Oh,
So
it's White's turn, right?
yeah, it's White's turn.
The White's turn, that means
Yeah.
well, just take away Black's.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah,
would
that's
be-
actually what happens later in the game now. We can actually take a break, and we're told that the president, Andy Oaken's in town. He's gonna talk to us a little bit. So we're just gonna do that first. Of course, Chris and Andy are gonna have a chat. After that, we're just gonna wait for the game to develop a little bit and have more commentary for you. So see you in a bit.
And welcome back, welcome back. We'll be back with some more live commentary from Steven and Mingjiu. Interesting game. This is different from the games, last couple of rounds we've had. Aaron's putting up a good fight, but he's one of our promising young players, but it's a difficult game. But
Aaron impresses me a lot, but he's got a significant opposition
yeah,
here.
he does. Yeah, he does. So I'm very pleased to be joined by the president of the American Go Association.
Thanks, Chris.
Andy, thanks for dropping by. Couple of questions for you. You, of course, Go player yourself.
I am.
Love the game of Go.
That's why I'm here.
But you don't play in the U.S. Open, and I actually almost never see you playing Go during the Congress, which is our biggest Go event of the year.
Yes.
And so I wanted to, not to sound like a Go therapist or anything, but how do you feel about that?
Well, I don't like that, but I also don't mind it. I will say the U.S. Open was my favorite tournament. I started coming to Go Congresses in 2006, and the long, having one important game in a day and having a long time on the clock for that game was really, it's an enjoyable experience, and not a face-to-face game that goes a long time and where you can try to use the time well. We don't always have that experience. So I loved it, and I did well in it too. I won my section a couple of years there,
Yeah, you did.
and that was great. I liked winning a section. But what I found when I started doing Go organizing as well was that because the Congress is our one big organizational get-together of the year, and a lot of meetings happen at it. I need to be prepared for some of these meetings, and often I'm not. I spend the week worrying and thinking about all those meetings and all those people and handling all of the different things. And the result of that is sometimes games where I'm not paying any attention to my own moves. And I look down at the board and I wonder who's been moving my stones around or placing them, because I have no memory of making those moves. And anyway, I did try and play in Boston, and I lost 3 games in a row and withdrew from the tournament. So I don't like that I don't get to play in the US Open, but I get a lot of satisfaction in life from doing the job of AGA president, and for reasons of, I don't know, luck, temperament, and the rest, it's easier for me than for other people to be AGA president. So it's something I can do. And, we're an all-volunteer organization.
So we need to be clear, when you say job, it's a volunteer
It's
job.
a volunteer job. So, but I'm not the only volunteer, and I probably have the easiest time of anyone volunteering. My time is my own, and I'm fine. And I have people working, dozens and hundreds of hours a year on stuff, who have jobs, families, and all kinds of stuff that they need to do as well. And my experience of Go here and around the world since I've been a Go organizer has been one of other people's ceaseless generosity. So I don't mind at all the part of that. And there are other opportunities to play Go,
of course,
face-to-face and online. So it's okay.
Good.
It's okay. I don't like it, but it's fine.
Well, and I know you do a lot of meetings and take care of a lot of it. And it is an opportunity because we have a lot of the key folks, players, both actual Go players, but a lot of the, as you say, the volunteers, the key volunteers are here. And we stay in touch throughout the year via email and Skype and calls and so forth. But it is nice to actually be able to just sort of spend some real time with each other. And we all like each other and know each other and have worked together for years, so it's a big opportunity. Two other questions. One is just a sort of a sense of what you're doing day to day, at the Congress. I'm assuming that it's meetings and prepping for meetings, things like that.
The peak year for me, I counted up and had 27 scheduled meetings during the week.
Good God.
And I probably meet with people on the order of 25 or 30, times during the week, 4 or 5 a day. So maybe actually more than 30. But many of the meetings now are, encounters in the hallway. I do some recruiting. I just, make friends with people, and then we talk later about doing things. This is the AGA's main annual organizational meeting.
Right.
So we have board meetings, and we have some, within the organization meetings that I come to. And we have a lot of visitors from overseas, and they're important for what we do. All kinds of stuff. Bumping into people or having scheduled meetings with people is probably 85% of my time here.
Well, that was my follow-up, and my last question was, you do a pretty significant amount of travel around the world, representing. I mean, we're part of various global Go organizations, but you're also representing the U.S. and it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of exciting stuff going on. Without getting too deeply into the weeds, but maybe you could share some of the things on a global scale that folks should know about, that you're interested in and are excited about.
Okay. Well, we're getting a lot more invitations
for players.
For players to participate in events mostly in Asia, and a bunch of them for women players.
And that's new.
That's new, and it's really good, and I like it. And we probably need to change some of our procedures to better fill those slots. But I'm very heartened by that, and that's a new exciting thing. Another new exciting thing is we had our transatlantic grudge match, EGF versus AGA.
And you call it the grudge match, but the thing is, everybody, I mean, it's such a small community.
Yeah.
I really couldn't kind of get the whole, I mean, I know like all the European players, of course, all of our American players, and it was one of those things where you want everybody to win.
Right, yes. I mean, we all know each other, they all know each other.
Yeah. And they're stronger than us, gosh darn it.
Right at the moment, they won that tournament.
Pretty handily. That was fun.
That was fun, and that was also well watched.
Yes, it
as
was.
you know, and our broadcast team, with the help of some of the Europeans, put on a really good set of broadcasts and attracted a lot of viewers. Unifying our community, both as a community playing, but also as an audience, is a key part, I think, of bringing the game to more people and spreading the fun and education around. So the transatlantic tournament, from my standpoint, was a big success.
Good.
Another exciting thing for me, just another volunteer job, effectively, but it needs to be done, and everyone I've mentioned it to has reacted with some puzzlement. I am, as of a month and a bit ago, the official International Go Federation anti-doping officer.
Yes, I remember. I heard that. That's been coming for a few years, and we'll just do a quick little sidebar on this. So some of the things that have begun to affect the Go community are things that we've seen obviously in other sports and in other gaming communities, which is the rise of AI, which we knew would eventually be a problem. They've had, of course, in the chess world, huge issues with people using.
They just had another scandal a couple of days ago.
Right, and we thought, because of Go being such a difficult game, that we had some more time on that, and of course, as everybody knows, that window has slammed shut.
Yes.
So we now have to deal with, the the other day when they did the U.S. Open, they had to make an announcement. You're allowed to use PDAs to record, but you're not supposed to use anything for look ahead. In the Masters, you actually have to turn in your phones.
Yes, that's becoming a standard.
Yeah, they're not doing that in the U.S. Open yet, but I would say that's probably not far off.
I mean, anyone, a viewer here who is part of the wider AGA community, get in touch with me, president@usgo.org, because we need a policy group on this.
We do.
And I'm trying to put that together. We may even have a few discussions here at the Congress, but we need better policies than we have. Even though we haven't had great scandals yet, because we need to be ahead of that.
We haven't had any scandals yet, so.
Yeah.
But let me go to the doping thing. If you want to talk about doping, frankly, you ought to outlaw the double espressos, because
yes. In fact, it used to be the case in international sports that caffeine was a banned substance above a certain level.
Yes.
And they changed that rule. They monitor it because theoretically vast amounts of caffeine could be an abusive thing.
I'm not sure if it helps or hurts.
It is not a banned substance.
Right.
There has been research. It helps.
Okay.
Caffeine is good.
Okay. And used properly.
Used properly, and everything in moderation.
But seriously, so as our anti-doping officer, what are we?
Let me give you the broad strategic thing. We want Go, like bridge and chess, to be a recognized international sport.
Yes.
We want to be part of the Olympic family. International Go Federation is a member of GAISF, and we want it to be recognized by IOC, which is a many years project. If you want to be part of the international sports community now, the norm is anti-doping.
It's a hoop we have to jump through.
A hoop we have to jump through. The anti-doping world recognizes that we have not had a history of it, but we have to, follow these rules in our own way. We're doing this to be good members of the sports world, not because we have a history of doping problems. I don't think in the short term we're going to, because if you wanted, there aren't a lot of substances that would help.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
And
tell me what they are.
There are substances that in theory might help.
Like a mind sharpening.
The mind sharpening, the ADHD treatments, the methylphenidate or Adderall or Ritalin, maybe could. However, they also have significant downsides for Go playing, and very strong Go players are selected for their ability to focus. So they already are people who probably don't need Adderall or Ritalin.
Right.
That doesn't mean something new won't be invented. And people are inventing a lot of stuff. So it could easily be that there is something that's bad for your health that makes you an awesome Go player or bridge player or chess player.
Right.
So we need to have that open. At the moment, if you are an unethical person and you want to try and cheat,
Yeah, go ahead.
your best bet is to cheat using AI.
He's not giving anybody any ideas
Don't do it.
here.
We will kick you out of the Go community forever.
Right.
But if there's a danger of a fair play problem, that's the danger, not that someone is going to take a drug that slows them down as well as focuses them. Anyway.
We've got a comment here about Tiger Balm. Well, apparently, first of all, because it was just using it, less of it because it's distracting to other players, which it is quite smelly. But
that's already easily detected and already banned. You're not supposed to be uncivil and distract other players.
Right. Interesting. So the other thing that it was occurring to me just before we wrap up is that unfortunately, in some ways, cheating tends to happen when there are when you have stakes.
Right.
And at least at our level right now, although this is changing in the last few years, but up until relatively recently, frankly, the dollar amounts are just not significant enough. You can push back on this, but
yes.
In your average weekend tournament, if you get a few $100, you're doing well. So,
right.
Who's going to bother with anything for that?
Anything very elaborate, true. I don't know. I don't have like statistics or much experience on cheating questions. My suspicion would be that stakes are a principal source of motivation for cheating, but are not the only one. That sometimes somebody whose only thing, if they're trying to win, is that they're going to win their local tournament with the $20 prize, might be tempted just to win. I don't know. I don't know about that. It may also be that the cheating isn't detected because no one's that fussed when the stakes are small. I don't know.
We're just into a whole new world.
We're into a whole new world when we start to have the 5-digit prizes. Then
I know we've got some stakes, and
it's not only though whether or not the cheating happens; it's whether or not people believe the cheating could be happening.
And what the punishment will
So
be.
even if we have a complete population of Go players who aren't going to cheat, when you get to the 5-figure prizes, you have to have a Go tournament process in which people believe cheating is not happening.
Right.
Where there's a bunch of procedures and a bunch of norms to keep it from happening.
So I think the sort of the good thing, if you will, about this is that it is in a lot of ways a sign of the maturity both of the sport and of our various organizations.
Yes.
The hope is that this never happens and that there's never an issue. And the fact that it is happening is not having to do with that there are problems, but as you say, because we're joining and becoming fuller and fuller members of these global sporting and gaming communities. So
Yes.
even though it's frankly a distasteful subject and one doesn't want to have to think about these things,
Yeah, but
the fact that we have to
Yeah.
is in a way a sign of maturity, if you will.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
better that you have the job than me. I tell you what, we appreciate that. Well, thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. I think we have some couple of updates. Oh, including, all right, so we have a result in the game, as you all know. So I think let's swap us out for some people who know more about the game. We're going to get Stephen and Mingjiu back here. Stephen and I were actually looking at this just before we went to break, and I think even we were pretty convinced that it was looking kind of, I think Eiko must have gotten hungry for lunch. All right, we're going to break, and we'll come back with one final commentary session with the guys. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, welcome back from the break. This is going to be our final session of the day. As you know already, we have a result for Board 1, Round 4 of US Masters. So already Nyu Eiko, the Japanese two-time professional, has defeated our very own Erin Ye 7-dan. So it looks like she's going to be 4-0. I don't think we have a result for Eric versus Alan yet, so we don't know, actually, if she is the only 4-0 winner coming out of today. But we do have a few other game results. Just in, Mark Lee won his game. Go Yongfei, who beat Mark actually in the second round, won his game. So yeah, we still have a lot of good players. The field is still pretty wide open. I think anyone has a shot at clinching the title. So we're looking forward to the second half, of course. But yeah, before we sign off for our first half of the Congress, of course we have some. Final minutes with our wonderful commentator, Mingjiu, Jiang, 7-dan professional. So yeah, it's been a hell of a ride today. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, anyway, we're just saying, like, before we went off for a break, and of course that wonderful chat with Andy, like if it was Black's turn, right, like there would be
this one, if Black takes here,
right,
maybe still can continue. In the game, it looks like Black played here, and White's turn. Probably, we're just guessing. What does this mean? Want to sweat and White this group?
I don't know, because like
or
there's
fix,
still
your group. Probably wants to sweat and White, but White has one eye ready.
Yeah, so like even this is a thing.
Yeah,
right?
there's another eye.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what does this mean.
Yeah.
It looks like Black has to gamble.
Right.
Worry about this group? Is there a card? I don't think there is a card, just right now.
Yeah, because right now if like White does this,
move,
then like a block, right?
Yeah, White has.
We can play this out, yeah.
This
so,
trouble.
Atari. So because like that stone is here.
Yeah.
So it's perfect setup for a net. So okay, that's not a concern.
Probably you just want to take this yourself. After that, then white has this card. But not too big compared with this one.
Yeah, like that one feels so big, right? Because white can
just
split.
like him, still okay. Yeah, give up this one, honey, not too much territory. So place here. Hey, do you want to threaten professionals group? This one group, impossible. Well, of course.
Yeah. Well, actually, the thing is, like after white comes in here, not only does it just take away points, it actually weakens black's shape, right? I mean, like this is not super strong, and then like this one.
This one not super strong. This one not super strong. Oops.
Yeah. So we actually have like a shape. Yeah. This is like an oops moment, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Sure. We just wrapped up, I think, at this point.
Yeah, no choice.
I mean, after this, you know what I like about this game is the story is like pretty clear. So I guess for us is even not so difficult to understand. Chris and I were speaking during the break, and we just thought, oh yeah, everyone who was watching, Andy was watching as well. Then we're all like, oh my god, like black's in trouble. So at least that was a good thing for us, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So far I feel like Eiko this game she's played really solidly.
Yes.
And just didn't give any chances. So anyway, we'll just play out the last moves. Extend, push, jump. Yeah, black takes this one. Yeah, and white even has that. So, extension. Yeah, but it's actually not working, right? Because I mean, black cannot come out.
This shape just about here, black. I don't think black can escape.
Right.
Because here, then push card. This one, we're still there.
So wedge. Yeah, let's play this out. So, Atari. Yeah. And then if we jump, then
there's a push card.
Push and cut. So like this, that's just not possible to escape.
Probably black wants to making some RG then and attack that group.
Yeah, but it looks, I mean, at this point, white even has stones here now, right?
Yes.
So
very difficult for black to play.
Like it feels like rather white's attacking black instead of like the other way around. Yeah, like in the game actually white didn't even respond, and we saw a super sharp professional level attack.
Okay.
Which is first blocking this, and then black plays this one, and then pulls back. So first of all, white pushes here. Yeah, like I think this group is actually still not fully.
Just white probably worry about the group.
Yeah.
Because the territory, I think, good enough.
So yeah, white plays here. Yeah, black has to. This is a pretty late gamble, right? So like black does kill these 3 stones, but I mean at the moment like white can just start killing this group over here. And when we saw this, we're like, oh my god, well this is just.
Just for professional, this one not a hard question. Very easy.
Right. So they can probably see from like first glance, right? Yeah, like after this, I think, I mean, as in the game, black just played the bamboo joint, but we're just seeing this game, and black doesn't even have one eye.
Where's the eye shape? Yes.
Yeah, and then like when we
because
look
this
around,
one's still Sunday move.
Yeah, so there's no shape.
No
problem.
RG here.
Yeah, and then like white's surrounded completely. Like white's got more stones now, so. That's usually what happens when we have thickness, right? And when you launch the attack, your opponent runs out, realizes there's nowhere to go, and this becomes a graveyard basically for black's dragon. So yeah, like we can just play the last moves. I don't think there's too much going on here. White just covers, of course, and then thank you. Yeah. So. Yeah, black kicks. Trying to look for a way out. But yeah, at this point it's probably already too late. Push. Yeah, White even peeps this one. Connect. It's actually we don't really see like eight.
No,
stones
just
in a row.
if you worry about this group, also you have this way to layer.
Yeah.
But probably the
not enough,
territory
right?
is still not good enough.
Right. So black had to connect. White just fixes the shape.
Again, because if black tenugis, what happened? Is there another eye? If there no another eye, how about that group? Probably still has trouble.
Yeah, that this just doesn't look very good for black. I'd
Yeah,
say. Yeah.
you connect here, but this group. That's why black wants to make another eye here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course, white tenugi. So how about that group?
Doesn't look alive
There's
at
no
all.
eye.
Yeah. I mean, like even that's not an eye, right? So when you have one eye, then at least you can go further look for another. But
Same as this one.
yeah.
Probably we don't need to continue.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
after this one,
Well, you know what? Actually, I feel like there might be something to do with the time because actually we just we're looking back at the time information from the actual game. At this moment, like black already was pretty low in time. I think when he played this Kasumi, I think it's very likely that he was down to like the last.
you can check
Yeah,
how about
Byoyomi.
this one. Spend a Byoyomi move.
Probably. I mean, at that point, like white had 30 minutes of basic time left, which is like half an
Yeah,
hour.
I just want to
Yeah.
see the black. Oh, cannot check the.
We
The
can
time.
check. I think already at that moment. All right, okay, so we can't. But yeah, probably at this point, I would feel that Aaron.
Yeah,
didn't have a lot of
if
time
you want to
think.
gamble, no choice.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to take this part.
Like he
But
probably
even your opponent
panicked, so-
kill you, but still want to
Yeah.
try to find a chance. By playing here, no any chance.
Right. Yeah, like after this is already over. Right?
In this game, I still think the opening.
Still in the
beginning,
opening.
just
right.
this part, very good for white.
Well, that's what we say, right? You cannot. Well, you probably can't like win the game from the opening, but you definitely can lose the game from the opening.
So you are stronger and important. You lost something, maybe you still have a chance.
Yeah.
You were weak. There, you lost a lot earlier. That's very difficult for you to continue this game.
Yeah, so looks like a pretty impressive win from Eiko. Of course, she's 4-0 now. It's at this point, certainly she seems like the person to beat going to the second half of the tournament. We actually have a lot of people with 3 wins and 1 loss. So actually, this is the stage of the tournament. Where everyone's going to be chasing after her, trying to clinch, the top spot, take it away. She hasn't played Mark Lee yet. That might be a good game. We'll see. I don't know if you
play the Mark Lee. That would be a very interesting game.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw like the other games in this tournament so far, but I do think we have some like nice players. I think like Alan, right? Alan Huang is 7 dan. He's doing pretty well right now. Also, like Mark, of course, like he won his match this morning, so he's 3-1. So we're gonna have a pretty thrilling second half where the players with 3 wins, with 1 loss, chase after the 4-0 winner. So we don't know. Actually, last year we had a pretty dramatic ending, so we never know. At this point, we just try to refrain from making any early calls. That would be the commentator's curse. Anyway, it's been a pretty good first half of the tournament. I think that's all we have for you today. Pretty straightforward win. Thank you so much, Mingjiu, for your commentary. We're going to be back in 2 days, actually, because Wednesday is a day off. For those of you who are watching, I don't know. There are actually lots of places to see in the city. I, for one, am certainly going down to the capital. That's pretty beautiful. I think this is like one of the best, best locations we've had. We have 2 lakes, too, so you can take a walk there as well. So we're going to have a pretty relaxing day tomorrow. But when we come back on Thursday morning, that's 9 o'clock in the morning Central Time, we're going to have round 5 with more professional commentary. Also, round 6 and 7 on Friday, that will be the culminating day. We'll find out who wins the 2019 U.S. Masters. So definitely stay tuned. We're going to have all the commentaries on our Twitch channel. That is, of course, US Go Web. If you liked what you saw today, please give us a follow. Also, by any means, if you have any questions, just gotten to go, want to find a chapter or get started in the rules, we're definitely very happy to help you out here. So yeah, last thing, if you're interested in, of course, the tournament standings and the pairing stuff, we do have the crosstabs on the AG official website. You can check that out. We have some pretty cool pictures from the e-journal reportage, so definitely, read those articles as well. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and see you in 2 days. Bye.